What's up? It's Detroit Madman, and I'm going to attempt to get through a comic haul. I have had issues with my camera. I lost my Nikon. It just won't work. My backup camera isn't working, and so now I'm on my old school camcorder. I don't know if that's going to work, but we'll give it a try. First thing, I got a bunch of stuff I wanted to show you, and I do have some comics that have been piling up from just a bunch of craziness on eBay lately, but try to get through some of them today. Show you, I've got a few recent pickups from New Comic Book Day in the last 2 weeks. And then what I wanted to show you here in one of the last videos, I was talking about, how I've started collecting coverless comics. And I showed you a haul from an estate sale that I got. And I just wanted to show you, I showed these off before without the covers. I just wanted to show you them with the covers I made for them. Show you how nice they look. So we got the giant size Fantastic Four, that Metamorpho, Rip Hunter Time Master. And the paper I use, I got a pretty nice laser printer, and I use a paper it's kind of a gloss paper, and it's almost the same exact feel as a regular cover. It has the gloss and the thickness of it, so they come out pretty nice. And it really depends on, how nice the image you have to use makes, prints out. So most of the image I get off of Heritage because they have really high res scans. But in this case, this Heritage had a pretty bad scan of this comic. And when they only have CG, I always look for raw comics to use the scans. But when most of them are CGC'd, so you get glare and things that sometimes I got to mess with in Photoshop because they take pictures of the cases. This Action Comics 291 came out real nice. That Real Old World's Finest. Superman 198. This one's beautiful. Superman 172 came out amazing. And then look at this. Superman 151. How awesome that looks. Superman 75. That one came out real good. Superman 117. Pretty cool. And then a couple of Marvels in here. Tales of Suspense 70. And this one's awesome looking. Journey into Mystery 92. So those are my homemade covers for those. I thought they came out pretty good. Alright, on to what I got this week. I picked up that Injustice number 8. I just liked it. Had the Joker in the background and Harley Quinn on the cover there. Picked up a variant to Captain America Road to War. I'm not sure of the artist on this. I thought it was the best looking one that was available at the shop I was at. And then Silk. This is, I think it's the J. Scott Campbell connecting cover for this week. And I also picked up 2 from last week on the Spider-Gwen title. So I got all 3 so far. Finally picked up Spider-Man Deadpool. I saw the price of these were kind of jumping, and I never did pick one up, so the only one left at Ken's was a action figure variant, so I got that for cover. And then this came out last week. I thought it was pretty cool. So Batman Ninja Turtle 5 with the Arkham Asylum cover. I thought that was cool. And I picked one of these up, Harley Quinn Gang of Harleys. I think it's Amanda Conner cover. with a little blank picture frame in it. And then that's it for the new comics I picked up. I did pick up a few back issues at Ken's last week. I was looking for a Spider-Man number, 569, the first Anti-Venom. But he didn't have that. But these John Romita Jr. covers are really cool looking, so I picked this one up. This is 568. A pretty good looking cover. And then he had 570 that actually has the Anti-Venom on the cover. I guess that's the second appearance of Anti-Venom. Pretty dope artwork though. So I still need to get 569. And I paid $5 a piece. I overpaid for these, I think. Probably find them cheaper at a convention or something, but impulse buy. And then on eBay, I was looking for this book here. And I saw a seller that had all three of these for about the same price as one of those. And this is the Carnage #1 Phantom variants. And I just love that cover. So I got the I got the black bordered. I got the 001 background, and then the sketch variant. And I got those all for $17, which I'm cool with. Well, $5.50 each or $5.75 each, something like that. Not bad. Next up, I found a beautiful copy of Daredevil 128, and it's not like a super significant issue, but it is the first appearance of Matt Murdock's Brownstone. So I just love the condition of it. Bronze Age stuff, super supple. It actually felt when I opened it that it had just never been read before. All the pages kind of still had that new feel to it, which was cool. And I guess right off the bat, you can see how white inside is here. It does have off-white pages, but there's the Brownstone. I guess that's the first appearance of his house. Nothing major, but oh, it's the first appearance of the Skywalker too, which I think is this guy. I'm not sure. I haven't read it yet. But that was cool. I only got that for a couple of bucks, and in as high grade as it is, it's definitely worth that. And then next up off eBay, I got a screaming deal on this. I think this book is heated up recently, and this is definitely a really nice copy. Let's see if I can get into it here. And from what I was reading, this is the second appearance of Harley in comics or comic continuity, I don't know, something or other. But it's Batman 570. And these things, I've had it on my want list for a little bit, you know, and I consistently see them, you know, $25, $30 on eBay or even more. There's some beaters that usually go up, you know, in the $20 range. And this one, I ended up getting for something like 12 shipped. So I jumped on it. As you can see, it's really nice, and what a beautiful, this is like the third page right here. And I just love that page. I'd love to see the original artwork on this page. I bet the pencils are just dope. So I thought that was a good pickup, you know, for like $12. And then this was a beautiful book I picked up. This is one of those late night deals on eBay. And I got this one for, I don't know, like $10, I think, 10 or $12 shipped. And that's Avengers 39. And it's in really nice mid-grade shape, if not a little better. Everything is pretty good on that. A couple little spine ticks or whatever, and a little bit of stress in the corners, but the color on this just pops. I just love this Hercules cover. So I was happy with that. And then lo and behold, finally, after searching probably 6 months to get a cheap copy of this book. I got Avengers 93, the Neil Adams cover with the Avengers fighting Fantastic Four. And I got this in beater condition. I was always looking for about a $20 book. And usually the ones that go for 20 bucks are just super banged up. I mean, are literally in rags. And I got this one for about 13 bucks, I think. And it looked great in the pictures. Unfortunately, when I got it, it has this printing defect down the center that goes over Thor's face. And that was the only thing that kind of detoured me about being super happy about it. And but then lo and behold, from the seller I got this book from, I checked his other auctions and saw he had one for sale. So I made an offer on it, basically offering the same I paid for this. And he came back with only a couple dollars more from what he was asking, or from what I offered. So I think I got this one for 13 bucks. And this one's in a lot better shape. It does have a little piece out of the corner, but the spine is all there. And I've got a little corner up there. But the actual artwork on this book is flawless. Like the whole panel and even vision up there, the whole scene of the battle, everything is just amazing. So I now have 2 copies after about 6 months of searching for just over 20 bucks, and I couldn't be more happy about that. Some other things I definitely want to show you in this haul. I was telling you about, my coverless comic collecting, and I wanted to show you some books I picked up that are coverless. I've completely fallen in love with Wonder Woman, especially the older stuff. So I got all these for like $2 to $3 a piece. I picked up issue 143. This one actually had a cover that was, missing up at the top there. So I made a nice cover for that one. And this is beautiful Ross Andrew. Look at that splash page. Oh my God. I just got an alert that Prince died. Holy moly. Wow. Wow, rest in peace, man. That's crazy. Prince, that is unbelievable. I can't even believe that. Wow. Yep. So as you can see there, Prince has died. Wow. Well, so as you can see here, beautiful splash page. Love the artwork in these old Wonder Woman books. That one there, great book, issue 143. Next up, 118, another Ross Andrew book, beautiful splash page. I love these real early silver, late gold Wonder Woman. And then check this out. There's an ad in here for Justice League. Look how awesome that ad is. Next up, I got Wonder Woman issue 101. Beautiful splash page in this one as well. These books are great. This is October 1958. Beautiful artwork. This is a pretty cool ad. It's, do you know the legend of Superman? And it's got all kinds of little icons telling the story of Superman there. And we've got Wonder Woman 100. Beautiful Ross Andrew cover. Oh, you know, another thing on these this collection that I picked up, they all have the back covers real nice intact. It's just the front covers were ripped off of these. And this is issue 100. Another really cool. The artwork on these is awesome. Really cool back cover. Daisy. Air rifles. Next up, Wonder Woman 91. And now gets important for me because this is where the artist that I really love has done the artwork. And the artist's name is actually Harry G. Peter. And there's something about the texture and the pencils, and he did his own inking on these old Wonder Womans. It's just something about the way this guy drew that completely blows me away. Almost every panel is so detailed, and it's such a unique style that I really love it. It's amazing, amazing work to me. Look at this splash with the eagle. Man, that's something else. The detail on these pages. And then here's another story here, the Statue of Mystery. Underwater scene. Look how amazing that is. That one's great. Mickey Mantle back cover. And then I picked up issue 88. Beautiful splash. Look at that ring of fire. And this is from February 57. Amazing. Oh, look at it. It's the invisible plane. Invisible jet. Look at this. That's something else. Another beautiful splash page. The Walking Nightmare. Interesting back cover. All right, and next up I got two real special Wonder Woman issues that I won. Just absolutely amazing. The first one here is issue number 66. It's from May of 1954. Beautiful splash. This is real. This is getting real early on Wonder Woman. Really cool. Heavy inks, real dark outlines, which I love. Really amazing splash pages. Such a treat to look at stuff like this. Have it right in my hands and I've looked through these probably 4 or 5 times already since I got them. Jerry Lewis, Bob Hope. Amazing they were making comics even in the 50s and 60s about Bob Hope. And then here's the treat. This was the cover I was showing you over here. I haven't made the cover yet to put on it, but it's issue 21. And look at that splash page. That is so amazing. This is 1947. The page quality and the color inside is so awesome on these Golden Age books. I'm just absolutely addicted to them. Fortunately enough, the condition to me as a collector of this stuff doesn't matter. I love the fact that the interior book, coverless, is in such great shape. I have no problems making covers myself. It's not like I'm out to make profit on these. And to have the actual, copy of this in my hand that at this point is, 70 years old, 80 years old. Just amazing. This artist is just phenomenal. These scenes. Some fairy tales. Another great splash page. This is a really thick book. Lots of aerial maneuvers. Got the plane. Look how dense that artwork is and how vibrant. Coloring work is so amazing. All right, next up I have a book I picked up off of eBay on the cheap. So stoked to get this. It's House of Mystery 143. The Martian Manhunter guy. The first time he's in House of Mystery. I just love this cover. I always thought this was a cool looking cover when I saw it in auction catalogs and stuff. And I thought that's just like a really cool looking creature. And the grade on this is awesome. I got this for 20 bucks. It was just one of those sellers that was throwing up a bunch of books pretty cheap. And I actually saw other listings of his, went to all his auctions, and caught this one when it went up. And got it on a buy it now for nothing. I couldn't even believe it. And next up, I'm going to show you a little haul I got from Goodwill. I was getting some tires done a couple days ago, and I walked into Goodwill, and I was looking at the books, and I saw these old Overstreets. And like ETA Nick put a video out yesterday that was talking about how he likes to look through old price guides, and I love doing that myself. And I've talked about it before. But I got these for a couple of bucks each. As you can see, that one was $2.99. Nice hardcover. Absolutely mint condition. Still has the receipt in it from 1989. $131.89. Even the receipt's in mint condition. I don't think this thing was ever even used. And then picked up this one also. This one was $1.99. And this one is from like 84 or 85 or 84, 85. Lots of good, interesting stuff in that one. And then I couldn't believe this. Literally, like, what's the chances you walk into a Goodwill and you find Overstreet number 5 in perfect condition for $1.99? Now, there is some super interesting stuff in here. This one's from 1975. Even the stuff that was written up by the you know, in the beginning of these books, they usually have market reports and things of that nature. This one was written by Overstreet himself, so it's really interesting. This was just a gem to find. And coincidentally, I just recently picked this up off of eBay for a few bucks. And this is a reprint of the first edition of Overstreet. And it's not a complete, it's not a complete reprint of the whole book, but for all the actual, most of the titles, it has the original pricing in there that was in the book. And as you can see here, Amazing Spider-Man #1, 16 bucks. So I think this was in 1970 or 71 was the original one. Yep, 1970. So pretty interesting stuff, fun stuff. I do have some stuff I didn't get to in this video that I wanted to, like this Superman. This is a reprint I got. It's pretty cool. I'll show it off in the next one. So I'll cut this video short now, guys, and I'll check you out. Rest in peace, Prince, man. Detroit Madman, peace.